What's up, everybody, and welcome to day 3 of the total body transformation. So far, the first 2 days have been a huge success. Even though it's only 2 days, it doesn't matter to me. It's still a huge success because I'm sticking to it on a daily basis. I'm doing what I have to do. So first 2 days have been a huge success. Sticking to the diet, exercising both days, learning things. I finished the ebook yesterday for Marcus Aurelius Meditations, and then I did a little bit of studying on it last night as far as the specific chapters themselves. So I got through the first 2 chapters of actually studying like key concepts of what he's talking about. Basically, the first chapter is just kind of him giving acknowledgement to the people in his life that had taught him these values and these things that have built his character. And then the second chapter, it goes into a little bit more of like lessons that you can learn. So far what I've learned, other than what I talked about yesterday, is be who you are in this world. Try to figure out where your place is in this universe. The quicker that you learn that, change is a part of life, and you can't control all these things, and learning to just kind of roll with the punches and basically be at tune with that always changing universe and, finding your place in it, the happier you're going to be. Because the person who rolls with those waves and the person who stays on that wavelength that the universe is constantly going on, that person is going to constantly be at tune with the universe, which, if you look at it as the universe, if you look at it as God, if you look at it as, whatever you look at it as, the person who's on that same wavelength is going to be a much happier person. They're going to receive more gifts in life because of the fact that, if you're somebody who believes in God, you're doing the things that are going to make him happy because he sees you on the path that he wants you on, and you're playing your part in it. I'm not telling you not to create your own life or have your own dreams and all this stuff. That is not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is the further that you try to stay off course and control things that are out of your control, the more you're going to be unhappy, because there's only so much in this life that you can control. So if you're constantly trying to change things and it's not working out for you, the fact is you need to understand that you can't control everything in this world. You need to be okay with the fact that there's going to be a lot of things that you can't control. All you can do is be the best you that you can be. And as long as you do that, everything else is going to fall into place. Because if you're constantly trying to change and do all this stuff, you're basically completely out of tune with the universe. You're going to keep falling down that same path. You're going to be completely unhappy because you're just focusing on what you don't have. You're constantly being stressed. You're constantly just wanting to change things. You're getting anxiety. And those are needless worries. Don't focus on the things that you can't change. You're just going to be unhappy. You can only focus on the things that are actually within your control. Focus on things like personal education, working on yourself, things that are actually going to benefit you, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what else happens as long as you're working on yourself. Basically, if you're constantly stressing on all of these things that you can't control, you're taking something that is going to happen either way, and you're focusing all of your energy on it. So it's putting all of this unneeded stress and unneeded worry and unneeded this, and that's putting emotions and feelings into you. And regardless of whether you feel those emotions or not, it's still happening. A train is going to keep moving forward, and whether you just jump in front of it isn't going to stop it. You're just going to hurt yourself. So all you can do is learn how to control your emotions in that situation. Basically, what I'm saying is, regardless of whether you feel that emotion or not, that train's going to keep going. And you worrying about it is doing nothing to help you. All it's doing is making you feel bad. But that train's going to keep going whether you feel bad or not. It doesn't matter. Find your place in the universe and you will be a happier person. That's what I've learned so far from studying this book, and I'm trying to write down these lessons so that I don't forget them. So I have my calendar for this year, my 2025 calendar. I have my little notebook, and I started actually writing down these lessons. That way I can keep them in mind. I can look back and reflect and read on them and kind of like keep it in my mind on, a weekly basis, and just kind of, not forget it. I don't want to kind of just like brush this off as just, I read this book and it's out of my mind. Like, I want to keep this, at the forefront of what I'm doing every day. So I've been making little notes. I've been kind of like studying up on it and everything. I'm going to be continuing that through tonight and through this week of just kind of studying meditations and writing down the lessons. On the side of that, I still need an ebook to listen to. I started up an ebook that I've already tried listening to a couple times. I've started it twice now, and I've gotten about halfway through the ebook. I restarted it from the beginning the second time so that I could absorb everything. And now I kind of remember like the whole, first half of the book, because I've, read the first half twice now. So I started back up from where I left off, and I'm planning on finishing it finally. I should have it finished within the next couple days. This is more like a personal read. It is, to teach me something. It is a book that a lot of successful people read. So I'm planning on finally getting it finished because, this is something that I've wanted to do personally for a while. It's The Alchemist. It's a huge read. If you talk to any person in the business world, they'll tell you that this is a book that you need to read. This is a book I've been wanting to read for forever and, never finished it. So I'm setting the goal to actually finish this book and then, go back through it and kind of learn like what were the lessons in this book? What is it trying to teach you? And then add those to, my list. So far my education and, my mental health, it's getting stronger by the day, and I'm noticing it. Like literally it's only been 3 days and it feels like I'm just so much like wiser of a person. And the thing is, I could just take what I'm learning and just, be like, oh, I'm this wise person, this and that and all this stuff. Don't get egotistical about it. It's not about that. Like, I'm just feeling good about myself, and I'm really happy that I'm learning this stuff. It feels really good, and like I feel like on a higher intellectual level than I did the other day. But I'm like nothing compared to other people. So that's the thing, is like, be humble. Don't get all, like into yourself and everything. It's more about the fact that it's for my personal benefit, and that's all I really care about. And the thing is, I'm already getting there. I'm already really happy. I'm, making these changes. I'm, here day 3 at the gym. I'm, talking to you guys. This is my consistent video. So it's just making sure I stick with it. It's putting one foot in front of the other and just keeping going. And, at the end of the 90 days, then, I'm going to keep going to the gym day 91, day 92. It's not like it stops just because the 90 days stops. That's just kind of, my diet. And then my diet's going to change, but I'm still going to be on a diet. I'm still going to go to the gym. I'm still going to, adjust based on what's going on at that point. So as far as today, I got 30 minutes done on The Alchemist. So as far as I'm concerned, I've gotten my reading in for today. I'm still going to be studying more on meditations later on today. And, I didn't pray this morning. I'm going to have to fit it in on my lunch break. I'm going to have to fit it in at the end of tonight, but I don't want to forget about it. I do want to make sure that I end up getting that in for today. I don't want to miss a day. It's not just going to be prayer. I'm not just going to, focus on all that. I am going to get some meditation in at some point. I'm planning on either going to the beach, going somewhere out in nature where I can actually, be alone and kind of be with my thoughts. So that is something that I'm going to be doing pretty soon. I'll film a little bit of that once I go out there and do that. But yeah, it's about spirituality. It's not a religious thing. I do want to make sure that I get that done though. So I'm going to set a couple reminders on my phone. Right now I'm going to hit the gym. I have my lunch ready for today for my keto diet. Dinner pretty much going to be the same thing. I'm still looking up recipes that I want to get. I'm going to be going grocery shopping this weekend, show you guys what I buy, show you guys how I make my lunches and stuff like that. So the next couple days, there's going to be more content of me showing you guys exactly how to meal prep, how to spend the least amount of money on keto as possible, things of that nature. You could do this diet for really affordable. It's just learning how to do it and, being content with the fact that you don't need everything. You just have to keep in mind that it's just nutrition. You're just trying to get something into your body, something that tastes good, something that's not bad, and be happy with it. So I'm going to get into the gym right now, guys. I'll keep you updated as the day progresses and let you know what's going on. yeah, guys, gym session finished. Successful day. Did 4 machines today plus the mile on the treadmill. So 1 more machine than yesterday. Feeling good. Let's get to work.